What's up, my fellow digital explorers? It's your boy nomeme in the house. Whether you're a newbie to the wild world of the digital circus or a seasoned veteran, you're in for a real treat today. I've been deep diving into the digital abyss, scouring the corners of the internet to bring you some mind-blowing tidbits that probably won't be on anyone else's radar. So before we dive into the rabbit hole, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and drop a like in advance. Let's roll with 51 jaw-dropping facts about the Amazing Digital Circus. Are you ready? The genius behind Digital Circus is none other than Gooseworks, an animator and music maestro who's rocking the scene. But guess what? She's not your typical dude. She's a 29-year-old woman and her real name is Cooper Smith Goodwin. Talk about breaking stereotypes. Digital Circus isn't your one-size-fits-all kind of deal. You can catch it in 9 different languages, making it feel like they've got a dedicated channel for each country. But in reality, it's one channel with a crazy amount of adaptations, including soundtracks, titles, and subtitles. Impressive, right? The circus first set up Camp Down Under in Australia. In just 2 weeks, Digital Circus smashed channel records with a whopping 40 million views. It's no wonder the pilot episode has a daily fan base of around 3.5 million folks tuning in. Don't sleep on Murder Drones. It might be the runner-up in terms of views, but for some odd reason, it's been forgotten by many, despite having a killer rating and adapting to a mind-blowing 13 languages. Both Murder Drones and Digital Circus were birthed by different animators, though. The Amazing Digital Circus made its grand entrance in the early days of 2023, specifically in January. Back in the day, they were considering sticking with just one season. But now, with the views rolling in, it looks like they're gonna keep the party going for a while longer. Forget the kiddos. This series isn't made for them. It's geared towards teenagers and older audiences. Gooseworks initially had some reservations about Rule 34 related stuff, but she eventually changed her tune. She's not against it. She's just worried it'll stir up some hardcore drama within the fandom. And FYI, the characters are not packing any heat in the genital department. When it comes to ages, Gooseworks initially played coy and said we'd never know the characters' exact numbers, but she's loosened up a bit. Every character is officially 20 and above, and you can crack their code by watching the video. By the way, Jax is a rabbit but ain't got no tail. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, Jax is spitting lines without even moving his teeth. So here's the plot twist. Nobody's vibing with Jax from a storyline perspective. But guess what? Jax is the creator's absolute fav character. He's a real enigma from the animation production standpoint. Zooble is another one of Gooseworks' darlings. And speaking of ages, Jax is the baby of the crew at 22, but Zooble's just 6 months ahead. Over in Digital Circus land, nobody needs to chow down, hydrate, hit the hay, or take bathroom breaks. Kane, designed by Gooseworks as an AI, is ageless. And Bubble? Well, she's also an AI created by Kane, with Gooseworks voicing her character. Pomni, in her initial render, didn't sport those groovy dark circles under her eyes. And her name? It caught some major attention because, spoiler alert, she couldn't even remember it herself. If you translate Pomni from Russian to English, you get remember. Mind blown. Kane's first pick for Pomni's name was a cipher riddle, XDDCC. A little Caesar cipher magic later and you've got out. I'm smelling some foreshadowing here, like Pomni finding a way out of this digital maze, and oh, Pomni's 25 years young. Heterochromia alert. Kane rocks the look with eyes of different colors. Both Jax and Kane are straight-up reflections of the author's quirks. Some peeps think Kane and Bubble have biblical ties, but nope, that ain't the case. When the Gloinks dissect Zooble, Jax drops a "they killed Zooble" line, which is a sly reference to South Park. Jax and Kane are the ultimate fourth wall breakers, bringing that interactive vibe with the audience. In the teaser, Pomni had a regular skin tone, but in the pilot version, she's all ghostly white. The animator admitted her mistake. Kinger stands tall in the crew, while Kane's the pint-sized champ, not counting Bubble. Get ready for some fresh faces. It looks like Queenie, a Queen and Kinger's buddy, might pop in. Episodes are gonna clock in at a cool 20-25 minutes on average. But don't hold your breath for a rapid release schedule. Animation production takes time, fam. Now, this one's a real mood killer. Bubble's fave food is vomit. Yikes! Kinger takes the crown for the oldest character in the circus, and Ragatha is the runner-up in the longevity department. By the way, Ragatha's design tips its hat to the OG Raggedy Ann doll from way back in 1918, which funnily enough inspired the infamous Annabelle doll in those spooky movies. Ragatha's also 30 and has a fear of centipedes. Get ready for a deep cut. Gangle's character is a direct nod to Ketemono from Popeye the Performer, a quirky and whimsical animated series. Gangle's 26, by the way. That's a wrap for today, my peeps. Nomeme signing off. If you're digging this, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And hey, share your own juicy digital circus facts in the comments. I'll give you a shout out in the next installment. Peace out.